Okay guys, welcome to my channel. Today we're going to be playing Minecraft. So I'm going to show you guys how to use some basic commands. So what I'm going to want you to do is I'm going to want you to create a basic world. And what you're going to need to do is you're going to need to go creative. Depending on what you want, you can do that. But yeah, usually you can just use command blocks to spawn it in, so spawn stuff in. Now you need to choose flat world the void. That's what you need to choose. So then you need show coordinates on, show days played. You don't need that. If you really want to for your plays, then what you can do is you can just make a counter, but I'll show you later. Recipe unlocking, sure, whatever. Fire spreads, no, we don't want fire to spread. TNT explodes, no. Mob loot, natural regeneration, So, yeah, no, we're going to keep that on. Tile drops. So, tile drops. Hang on a second, let me see. No, we don't need that. Skip night by sleeping. We're not going to have night, so it doesn't really matter. Immediate respawn. Yes, that's what we want. Spawn radius, we can change this to we can change this to 1 because that's what we need. So I'm going to go 8 chunks, that's simulation distance. It helps out with certain stuff. So then we can go down to cheats, and this is pretty simple, okay guys? So what I'm going to want you to do is I want you to go up to here, see that, and then turn that on. Always day. You can have keep inventory on. I'm going to keep it on because that way if people die in the world, then they respawn with all their stuff to take it to like a loot box or something. Mob griefing. Do we have mob griefing? No, I don't think we have mob griefing. Mob spawning, no, we can do other stuff. Entities drop loot, weather cycle, command blocks, yes, so these are the things we want. If you've got a specific resource pack or behavior pack, you can choose that. But yeah. Okay, so this is the part that's really easy, it's sort of opinionated. You can name it whatever you want. I'm just gonna say Will's server. So yeah. Here we go. There, that's it. And what are we going to do now? Create. Yeah, I get that, dude. We'll just go select. So, this is it. We just wait and we'll do some stuff. Okay, for some reason we're on the Pocket Edition mode. But yeah, so what we're going to need to do, I'll show you real quick. Okay, so now we've loaded in, we need 3 simple commands. This is the first command. Now just execute that, so press next. Now you have a command block. Now the next function is this. This is the next one, so then you select false, and that just stops like command outputs. So if we've got a repeating command block that say does a bunch of stuff, that kills a bunch of mobs or does something that repeats a bunch of times, then we are going to need to shut that up. Okay, so there we go, that worked. So this command should work, and then we go, boom. Ticking area has now been set to 4. So now this is the actual command time. Let me just fix this. Okay, yeah, it's all fixed now. What are we going to do then? So I'll show you what we need to do. We need to place some command blocks. So the first thing we're going to set up is, so we're going to set up a welcome thing. So what you're going to need to do is you're just going to need to make a basic lobby. So just pillar up, and then that way you've got space underneath. So we're just going to make a square box for this lobby. So just just build the lobby how you want to. This is just because I want to do something simple for the video. So yeah. So in case it doesn't work, all you need to do is go here and then do this, and then boom, it's set. So once you've set the world spawn, you can just go here. So what I want you to do is I want you to do this, then put a pressure plate or whatever's going to trigger it here. So, yeah, we're just going to go like this. Where is it? Where is it? Ah, pressure plates. So I'm going to do one of these. No, we don't want we don't want a weighted pressure plate. We just want a normal pressure plate. So then we can go to the side of it. Oh, and then we can do this. And then we can say, and then we can just do this. So just put in title at P, hang on a second, and then we can go title again, just to select what kind of title we're doing. And then what I want you to do is I want you to get this, so I'll show you. You will want the double S symbol just to do this. So then you will want this one. So whatever color you want, you can select. But for now, we're just going to say welcome. And then we can go select the color. So then we can go A for green. If we want blue, I'm not sure what we do for blue. So we'll go back here. K, that gives us the scrambled letter thing that's used on enchantment tables, I think it is. I gives us grey. P gives us yellow. I'm not sure I like that, but it's decent. L gives us bald, so then we can go PL, and I like that now. And then if I go and then do this, so then I can select this, boom, you don't need to see all the rest of that stuff. Then I can go select L, and then it is all done. We have selected that, and that is done. So now if we go stand on this pressure plate, it should activate. So see, it activates. Isn't that cool, guys? So once you've built that, I'll give you some time to build that. Pause the video. Okay, now that you've done that, we can go and peel it down. So we can go do this, and yeah. So once you've peeled down one command block, then you can do this. So I'm going to do that. Conditional. So if that has been set off, then that is good. So the way this works is if it's set to chain, then and always active, this will be active, but it can't activate until the condition has been set to true, which the condition is set to true after this one triggers. So yeah, now we can start writing. So now you've set up this. That's good. Boom. So what do you do now? Well, you do this. It's pretty simple. You just put in. So then you will select your color. And I'm going to go, I might go D. That gives us purple. And then after this, I can go to the L. I can go put an L. And now that will make any text I write here bold. So and then just write your server name. So we could call, so whatever your server's called, mine is called Willcraft, so we'll call mine Willcraft. Garbage name, but whatever. You can choose your own name, but it's a lot better. Write what you're gonna name your server in the comments. So yeah, now we can trigger this. See, it works. Pretty cool. If you want to get rid of the little spots there, then you can just remove the space here. It just makes it easier when typing stuff. So then you can remove that and then go over here and do the same thing. So if we go and select this, then we can go over here and just remove the space, and it should work fine now. So we can try it, and boom, it's all centered. yeah, I hope you like it because it's pretty cool. So yeah. So then what we can do is we can write a little message. So this message will be like this. So then we can block bridge down here. And move this here, so we can put that here. Yeah, and you need to write in a hover note, server. So Willcraft. So Willcraft, and then we can say over here /say, but we're not going to put in a slash here because we don't need to. It's command block. Say. And what we need to put in next is whatever the message is. So welcome to, and then whatever your server name is. Mine is Willcraft, so we'll do it. And yeah, that should work for you. And if you want a bit of special writing there, then just do this. So what is it again? Yep, do this. So this is what you want to do. And then exit out of the command block, and then watch this. Yeah, for some reason that didn't work. Yeah, but and if you don't want, yeah, we'll fix this up first. So then we can go previous output, and we'll try again. See what we did wrong. Okay, so yeah. Then we can do this, and it just didn't execute because we forgot this. Yes, I forgot. Sorry, guys, but I am still a bit new to this stuff. I've only been learning it lately, but I am pretty good at it. So look, it says, so if we enter into chat, it says Willcraft. Welcome to Willcraft. Yay. So then what I'm going to show you next is how to do something else. So say you've got your little stuff that people can do. Well, first off, we're going to be doing say a parkour course. So you're making a parkour course, then you can put in a teleport. So here we go. So then teleport, or just TP, that works. And then put in whatever coordinates you need here. Once you've done that command, we can go do something else. So that is building up the parkour course. So you can bridge out a bit. We'll do the rest of it later, but we'll just make it a bit closer to make it easier. If you want it far away, you can either build up very high nearly to the sky limit, or you can go very far across. But for now, we don't really care about that. So we are just going to make some basic hopping, some basic like jumping stuff. So then we can say that this is the parkour course. So then we can, so there's ways to hide it, but for now we're just going to do this. So yeah, that we're going to make a checkpoint here. And I know this is a very small one, but I couldn't be bothered building a big one right now. So then we are going to be doing this, which this will say. So this, so there we go. So this will say here, so set spawn. So hang on a sec. Okay, that one's a bit complex. We'll do it in the next episode, but for now we've got the basics done. So then we can say, once the person is over here, there will be a little thing that says successfully teleported. So slash, no, we don't need slash, we can just go title. So yep, title. So here we are, and then we can add the little symbol there to do this. So we can go over here, and then yeah. So here we are. You just say so it's double S A S L. That's what you need to do. So that just basically sets it to large and green. So we can try this now, and it should work. Oh yeah, I forgot to add the location. So once you've filled that out, I've already filled mine out. So yeah, now we can do this. So let's say you just spawn in, and boom, we've got this. Welcome to Willcraft. And then boom, started parkour. And then once you finish the parkour, we'll do the rest of it next episode. But for now, that's the end of this episode. And yeah, see you in the next one.